YouTube. Arizona RE here. Out on a ride with my buddy Paul on his 2015 Victory cross country. Big old bike. He said at some point here he wants to switch bikes so he can see what his bike looks like going down the road. I told him, I said, well, your bike weighs twice as much, has twice as much motor, and costs 3 times as much. Are you really sure you want to do that? I went and sat on it, and surprisingly it feels pretty well balanced. You know, the CTX here is really, it'll spoil you in regards to riding motorcycles because it's almost too easy. And I don't mean that as a joke either. It really is almost too easy. This bike is so well balanced and so well placed, and then I've got the big floorboards on it. I never thought I would like front forward pegs, but it's got these big floorboards on it, and it's just so comfortable and ergonomic and smooth. I almost feel like I'm cheating. I mean, seriously, riding the infield, you got to think about what you're doing a little bit. Sort of keep that thing going along. Think along the lines of like Doctor Who. For those of you that watch it, he runs around and he's flipping switches and throwing levers and winding things as he goes. It's almost what it's like to ride the infield. You're just sort of spinning all these things to get it going. Once you get used to it, it's fairly easy. But this bike right here, it does everything it's supposed to do, and it does it very well. And it makes it so much easier. You just get so spoiled with it. I will say this and give the Victory credit where it's due. The fit and finish on that bike is fantastic. Man, there's no orange peel in the paint. There's no gaps or seams or anything like that are any wider in one place than they are in another. The paint job is done well. The wire loom is done well. The whole bike just looks really, really fantastic. And that dark gunmetal paint scheme he's got is top notch, man. Yeah, I'm not sure where 1 down 4 up lives, but man, all this looks really familiar based off of watching his vlogs. Sitting out there, definitely up in his neighborhood. I think that mountain over there to the left is the one he always calls a Close Encounters Mountain. I don't know though. I could be calling things out that just aren't even close to being true. We're back in Saguaro National Park. We just sort of jumped back in from Picture Rocks. I think we're coming out on Twin Peaks, if I'm not mistaken, but we'll see. Wow, what a great day for a ride. Clouds keeping the sun out of your eyes, not cooking you up. Still nice and dry, relatively warm out. horsey crossing ahead. There's a horse crosswalk. How do you like that? Nice little ride. I was going to take us around this today. Paul said, hey, let me grab the lead when we hit Sandario. I'm glad he did. You know, the LEDs on his bike really look good. He's got LED turn signals on it too. And man, when he lights up a turn signal, you can see it from far away. I know that light and stuff like that transmits real funny on the camera, especially when it's directed right at it, so you guys might not be able to see that. It's just my own observation. Oh yeah, this is a fun little road. Bumpy. Desert smells wonderful out here. I know that sounds weird to you folks, but it does smell wonderful. Wrong gear, wrong gear. Look at that torque. I love it. Wow, there you go. I don't want to have to pass this bicycler in the curve. Come on, dude. You're forcing me to break it down in the curve, man. So I'll run him over. Very fun road. That place isn't open yet. You want to do breakfast?
You want to?
Yeah.
Village Inn up here.
Okay. Have you ever been to Bisbee Breakfast?
We can go there.
That's a good place.
Take a right.
giving it some gas there. Haven't seen him do that yet. So after a nice long ride out, looking at each other's bikes, we're going to head over to Bisbee Breakfast. Bisbee Breakfast Club was an establishment that started down in Bisbee, Arizona. I don't know, maybe 10 years ago. They only use local products, local coffee, food. Usually, I think almost all of it's from local farms, things like that, except for some of the things you just can't produce. I don't think anyone around here is aging cheese. But at any rate, they try to use whole foods and really good foods. It's a yummy, super yummy place. So that's where we're headed to now. He had brought up Village Inn, and I thought to myself, we're on this side of town, buddy. We might as well do Bisbee Breakfast. I see you're listening to something besides Katy Perry now.